Hey team, Claire here from My Mortgage, and today I just want to talk a little bit about non-consented work and how we can approach that really well from a bank lending perspective. So we're getting quite a few instances of properties that have either non-consented work or something wrong with the title or just generally some kind of issue with building reports, etc. And the key thing I think to understand when you're looking at some of these issues is what is the level of risk for the bank across the entire application. So to give you a little bit of perspective on that, the bank will look at what the existing LVR is, or how much equity you've got in the property, or what you're using as deposit. So how much deposit do you have? They'll look at the overall position and where that property is located. So it might be somewhere in the Waikato, probably in town is going to be more attractive than say out of town if there's issues with the property. The other thing that we want to consider is how fixable are the issues. So for example, I had a property with a building report that came back with weatherboards that needed to be fixed on the side of a house, and the client was actually a builder who was able to get his boss to give a quote to confirm how much it would actually cost to fix the weatherboards, and that was really easy for the bank to tick off and say, yep, cool, they've got the money for that, and that's going to be fixed immediately after settlement. The other things we can sometimes come up against is title issues. So a really classic one is a cross-lease title where something hasn't been put on the flats plan. So something that's a garage or a carport is really common here. And the key thing the bank wants to understand in this situation is what is the level of risk that property could actually be challenged in some way. So that issue that's there, a neighbour challenge it, or what is the level of risk in terms of selling the property on. So usually how we solve these ones is to look at how much it would cost to actually get that updated on the flats plan, and secondly that the insurer is happy with the situation as well, and the solicitor is happy as well. So that's a kind of something we have quite a bit, and we just have to remove that level of risk. The last thing that I would talk a little bit about is in this non-consented work scenario is can the property be insured with no exclusions? So we've had this come up quite a bit with older properties where maybe they just can't find the building consent or there's no information on the limb. And essentially the bank wants to know if that property burnt down or something happened to it, would the insurer cover it? And therefore that risk is lower on that particular security or that particular property. So those are kind of some of the ways that we use to get around the non-consented work scenario, which is often a bit of a bugbear for real estate agents and clients alike. But if you're not sure about your situation, just come and talk to us. We're doing this all the time. We know what banks are going to look more favourably upon certain situations, so we can seriously help get that across the line for you. So hopefully this was helpful. Reach out to us if you want to have a chat, claire@mymortgage.co.nz, or jump on our contact us page and you can actually book a call directly in there. Look forward to talking with you soon.